My name's Joyce Davidson and I live here in the western suburbs of Mount Druitt. I've lived there since 1975. I've got 5 grown-up children. Well, sadly I've only got 3 left now, and I love it here in the western suburbs. I'm originally from Kempsey. I'm a Dungutty woman from the mid-north coast, and I just made some beautiful friends of all nationalities here in this western suburb. It's a great place, and people say, oh, how can you live in Mount Druitt? It's a bad place. I said, it's not a bad place. It's what you make of it. I said, what goes on in Mount Druitt goes in every part of the Sydney here and all over the world and Australia. I said, it's what you make of the area. I do, because there's a lot of other Aboriginal families around the area here in Mount Druitt and surrounding areas, Blacktown, Penrith, that we all have the same dreams and that for our kids to do good, and what's name, and whatever they want, choosing it, they have the opportunity here. Where in country areas there's just not much opportunity for work or anything. And, I want that for my kids. I'd love to get involved with Aboriginal people and learn to embrace our ways and that, if they only knew, we're not the, people that they might have heard that are no-hope as drunkards and dirty people and that, we're the same as them, except that we've got a beautiful history and past, some parts to, talk about and that. The fun times and that, that the old people had and that before they were forced onto a mission, and told to stop talking their language. And that makes me very cranky because, even though, I've been born in the late 40s and that, I missed out on a lot of things. My mother spoke 2 languages, and to hear them old people talk the language, and I think, Mum, how come you're not teaching us the language? And she said, oh, I'll teach us a little. She only just taught us basics, and it used to make me really cranky, not with the Aboriginal people. When I go around I've gone around Australia a few times to conferences with work and at health conferences and that, and to hear the tribal ones talking their language, it makes me so wild because I've missed out on that, because that fear was put into them when they were put on the mission here in the eastern states, like Victoria and Queensland and us here. They were told, you talk your language, you'll have the kids taken off you. But we had the kids taken off them anyway, But that fear was still in there. And, my mum took that to the grave. But I used to sit down and listen to her and the other old ladies and uncles talking in language. It was so beautiful. It's denied. Now there are some groups in our country towns, like along the north coast there now, they're learnt from some of the elders before they pass some of the words. I know a few basic words and I'll say things to my grannies in it, but I wish I could just keep going, rolling the tongue and talk, and beautiful. That was denied us, and if I want all non-Australians to know that stolen generation did exist. It was a terrible time in Australia here and that. It's just all come together as one, I'm hopeful now to change a government, that now we've got more black faces in Canberra. but I want them faces to speak up, not like some of the ones who are just there for show. I want, I wish I had the education, and can go and be a politician in Canberra, because I'll probably be kicked out straight away. But anyway, I want them ones to speak up.